やれやれ、頑張るとしますかね。
What's up, man? How'd your appointment go? Playing some Sukuna off camera today. I'll probably play that a little bit later. But I'm kind of stuck right now. I don't know where to go. So... I want to play Godfall. I actually find that game to be pretty fun, but the PC port is an embarrassment. I can't believe how badly it runs. It stutters every time you start up the game and you do a move. It stutters for like a full second. You can't remap the controls. My controller didn't even work until I got it running in Steam, and then it took me a fucking hour just to It took me an hour just to get into the account because Epic has these CAPTCHAs that are like impossible to clear. I was getting really pissed off last night, and then I was trying to get the PS5 as well, and that didn't work either. Once I got into Godfall, it was actually quite fun to play. That port is, it's an embarrassment. They need to stop treating PC players like second-class citizens. I'm starting to get really tired of it. Like, we pay a premium for this stuff, and they give the console players better optimization. It should not be stuttering that much. I actually just watched a video before I started streaming, and other people were mentioning it as well. So, it's not just me. I hope that they'll patch it. I was actually having quite a lot of fun with it. But what's not fun is fighting with the site because their CAPTCHAs don't work. I don't even know if I'll be able to stream that game. It seems kind of unlikely that I will be able to. It's really horribly optimized.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。
もうあぐぬったよ。もうあぐぬったよ。
セカンドチェインブラウンショット覚悟しろ。ほらほらほらほらド派手に行くぞ派手に行くぞ。セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ。鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる。今日カルバー覚悟しろ。俺の拳を食らえ。セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ。ド派手に行くぞ。ほらほらほらほらマッハパンチ。セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ。派手に行くぞ。通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる。マッハパンチ覚悟しろ。青春よカルバークこいつで決めるぞ。セカンドチェインブラウンショット派手に行くぞ。マッハパンチ生きれまい覚悟しろ。セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ。覚悟しろ。 全力で行くぞ決めろ
So Miles.
オラオラオラオラセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえマッハパンチゴールデンエイジ決めまい邪魔だこいつで決めるぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえオラオラオラオラマッハパンチセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ覚悟しろ急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ手加減なしだ生きればい青春よマッハパンチお派手に行くぞお派手に行くぞ邪魔だ俺の拳を食らえセカンドチェインクラウンショットお派手に行くぞ好きだ全力で行くぞマッハパンチ消えろオラオラオラオラ
어른이 되면 다시 만나요.
What do you even get for doing this? It feels like it's pointless. Everything is, like, time-gated by the raids. Doing this doesn't seem to have any purpose. The only thing you really get from it is those boxes to help you get the Hunter's Night raid items. Everything else seems pointless. This game has some really, really weird people playing it. Openly talk about how much they love lollies and shit. It's like, dude, no one cares. And it's creepy. It's like, seriously, stop talking about it. I don't understand the attraction to that shit. Can't turn off the megaphones in this too, so half the time it's them talking about the lollies and I could go post on a forum about that or something. I don't want to see that shit. How do I get the core? Miles, do you know how I get the cores in here? I want to get the core, but it's like I can't find it in here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This game doesn't explain anything, and there's no guide anymore because the people running the forum rage quit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. There's the Transcendent Stones, but there's no actual core in here. Where the hell do I find the stupid core? I don't understand what these things do either. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm getting annoyed playing this game. There's no guides. People do that play this game is talk about how they want to bone the lollies instead of actually doing something useful. Actually creating content. Talking about the stupid lollies. Much they turn them on. It's really creepy. Any of the bug bosses? Do you mean the raid ones? Do you mean the raid ones, or... What core? There's no core in here. These are the triggers, these aren't the cores. I have no clue what you're talking about. Where are the cores? This is all just triggers. Or is it this? Is it this? Oh, okay, so you awakened this. Alright, I get it now. Alright, so... I need 1,200 of those things. That's probably a ton of money. Why the hell don't they have a black market in here? I feel like by now they should let you just
잘 모르겠는데.
use the black market anywhere.
잘 가세요. 자주 놀러 오시고요. 어서 오십시오.
I get annoyed how you still need NPCs to do this stuff. Why can't you just do it from anywhere? Like, needlessly convoluted. Where's the fucking NPC? It's been like 6 years. Why do I still have to talk to people to use the auction house? It's really fucking annoying. To sit through load screens just to do something I should be able to do anywhere. Like, just let me just push a button and do it. DFO had that shit like 10 years ago.
이곳에서의 작전 확실히 도와드리죠.
Why does it matter what the NPC is doing? Should be able to do that at any time. Can you not buy these things? They're like not in here. Do I seriously have to go farm out 1,200? Fuck that, man. I have tons of money. Why can't I just buy them? This is obnoxious.
하루 이틀도 아닙니다.
Sit through all those load screens just to do this. Like this guy, I really like females. It's like, do you really think anyone cares? Oh, they're untradeable. Ugh, that's dumb. Why can't you buy them?
무슨 일이시죠, 요원님?
Some weird-ass people play this game. Like, just like PSO2, that game has some really creepy people as well. They're all like dudes playing like 2-foot-tall lollies and talking about how much they turn them on. It's like, do you really think anyone wants to know that? I sure as hell don't. I don't care at all. Okay, so I can get the cores from here, right? I didn't understand the point of doing this until now. So this is where I can get the core from? Alright. Does it matter if I do skirmish or assault? This one?
さっさと終わらせるぞ
다른 세계의 강자들이여 승부다. 즐겁구나.
覚悟しろ一礼前オラオラオラオラ覚悟しろ
Oh, I have to do assault?
覚悟しろ一礼前
Well, resets in 2 hours anyway, it doesn't really matter.
覚悟しろラミットブレイク
즐겁구나.
セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ派手に行くぞマッハパンチゴールデンエイジ覚悟しろスキド セカンドチェイン派手に行くぞ急がないと通販が届いちゃう行くぞ一レ前派手に行くぞ青春よカルバック
즐겁구나.
派手に行くぞ好きだ覚悟しろパンチ
받아라.
セカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえオラオラオラオラ一レ前
즐겁구나.
セカンドチェイン
So I have to get lucky getting it from here?
派手に行くぞ
That's pretty stupid. It requires a ridiculous amount to even craft one.
죄송합니다.
Now the people are arguing about, like, a guy being a creep. Did they even play the game? I don't think some of them even play the game. They just talk about how creepy they are. Like, why do you need a niche Korean MMO to talk about how creepy you are? It's like making the process of that like way more complicated than it needs to be. You go into this game that no one plays, and then I'm confused, honestly, why they do that. Damn, I could make, like, all of these right now, but I can't buy these things. Why can't you buy them? It gives you, like, 3 a day. Am I supposed to farm for, like, 6 months or something? Why can't I just buy them? This is fucking dumb. Why can't I just, like, trade them from somebody? I like that this game it's not complete RNG, but I hate the time gating. Feels like money is almost useless right now in this game. It's anything that's worth something, you can't give it to anybody.
覚悟しろ
Like, just let me trade it.
セカンドチェインブラウンショット派手に行くぞカルバーサキューお前が好きだ覚悟しろセカンドチェインブラウンショット覚悟しろ急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞお派手に行くぞパンチオラオラオラオラ一レ前青春よカルバー覚悟しろ俺の拳を食らえセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえマッハパンチ邪魔だこれで終わりだお派手に行くぞ一レ前オラオラオラオラ覚悟しろセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ一レ前青春よカルバックオラオラオラオラ一レ前覚悟しろアーミットブレイクセカンドチェイン全力で行くぞお派手に行くぞ好きだマッハパンチお派手に行くぞ通販が届いちまう行くぞオラオラオラオラ覚悟しろゴールデンマッハパンチ邪魔だセカンドチェインお派手に行くぞ俺の拳を食らえ消えろ邪魔だオラオラオラオラマッハパンチ全力で行くぞ覚悟しろお前が好きだ邪魔だセカンドチェイン覚悟しろ
How are you supposed to get 1,200 of those things? It would take like months to do that.
어른이 되면
This only gives you like 6 a time. I'm confused on what I'm supposed to do. This doesn't give anything for doing it. How am I supposed to get 1,200? I have like 13 days left on the rental one. I'm not going to be able to get it in time. It takes too much. I have 26 of them. How the fuck do I get 1,000 more? I'm starting to get annoyed with this game. Why the fuck can't I just trade that material? It's like money is pointless. The only reason to use it is for like generic materials. Everything you'd actually want, you can't trade. I probably sold one of those cores because I don't understand how this works because they don't fucking tell you anything. Oh wait, there's one. Never mind. Okay, I need to I need the core more than the engine, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just farm a bunch of these right now. I think that's the worst thing about this system, is in the rest of this game, purples are trash. You never want them. They're not worth using. But suddenly, you get to purification and purples are like what you want. But the game kind of teaches you to just disassemble them. Well, now I know what this does at least, so that's cool. I think I have some free passes. I might be able to run through here another couple times. Somewhere in this mess. I've got 5 more, so maybe I can get lucky. I have a bunch of luck stabilizers as well. Is it this one? Fly King's Body? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I got the engine, I just need the core mostly. Time is of the essence, I've got like 2 weeks.
뭐하고 놀까요? 뭐하고 놀까요?
This track is pretty good. I think this game has really good music. I found myself getting nostalgic when I started playing again and I heard the music. This game does a lot of things right, but there's definitely some things that are very obtuse about it. There's not a lot of English information on this either. I was one of the people creating the most content for it as far as I know, for a longer period of time, but I kind of stopped because the raid performance was so bad. But now that that's not a problem, I'm actually enjoying playing again for the most part.
セカンドチェインマッハパンチセッオラオラオラオラマッハパンチ覚悟しろ派手に行くぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえマッハパンチ止めだこいつで決めるぞセカンドチェイン覚悟しろオラオラオラオラ覚悟しろ
어른이 되면 다시 만나요.
This track is fire. The people who do the music for this game need a raise. But I think the people who flood this game with so many useless stuff, materials and stuff, they need to get a stern talking to. The people who do the music are very talented. I have the playlist for this game up to like season 2, I think. Yeah, I have the rental one right now from being a returning player, so I'm kind of trying to expedite this. I got one of the modules right now, so that's pretty good. How long has this stuff been in the game? It must have been like right after I quit. I didn't really quit, I just stopped playing. I didn't make a big deal out of it or anything. Not like those content creators that like make a big deal out of quitting and then they come back just to get attention. I just kind of stopped playing. It runs really good now. I'm glad that it's running in 64-bit. I quit Critica for the same reason. That game had horrible performance. It had just as many one-hit kill gimmicks as this does, which doesn't really mix well with barely functional frame rate. You know, if it didn't have so many one-hit kill gimmicks, it would be fine. It would just kind of be more of a nuisance than anything, but it wasn't fun getting killed by stuff I couldn't react to because the frame rate was too low. So I'm glad these guys actually listened and they fixed that problem. I've been in parties with 4 people and it drops like very rarely. Nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Which is all I really wanted.
죄송합니다.
예이.
さて、やるとしますか。
다른 세계의 강자들이여, 승부다. 즐겁구나.
覚悟しろ。手加減なしだ。 ド派手に行くぞ
急がないと通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。
こいつで決めるぞセカンドチェインブラウンショットド派手に行くぞ
The attacks that break armor are stupid. Kind of starting to really spam that gimmick now. There's no like signal for them either, indication. It's just they just randomly go through your invincibility, which is stupid. Not a fan of how they do that a lot in this game now. It's like arbitrary to just go through your invincibility. You can't go through theirs, but they can go through yours.
覚悟しろアーミットブレイクセカンドチェイン止めだ覚悟しろこれが好きだセカンドチェイン邪魔だド派手に行くぞ覚悟しろ
急がないと通販が届いちまう。
Look at that! How dumb is that, man? I'm in the middle of a super and they just walk through it. I hate that shit. That's unfair. I'm sorry. It's on like a minute cooldown. You could just walk out of it. I'm not a fan of that at all. I think it's stupid. How many moves they have that do that too. It just doesn't make it more challenging. It's just annoying. Why though? You can't dodge in the air. That's the problem. If they would get with the times and let you air dodge, then maybe it would make more sense, but you always want to be in the air in this game. There's no point in ever staying on the ground with most of the characters, because you need the airstrike proc. So why the hell are they like actively punishing you for being in the air now? With these stupid moves that just arbitrarily go through your invincibility. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit at all. I liked it the way it was before. You still have to watch out for their attacks. Not this garbage where they just walk through it. Sure love how my 70-second cooldown move they just walk through it like it's not there. My invincibility frames just don't work anymore. This guy spams it like crazy too. They need to make it so that you can dodge in the air. Then it would make more sense to have that kind of mechanic. But for whatever reason, they don't let you do that still. It's been like 6 years. That's why they didn't have that shit in there before, because it doesn't work. Yeah, just keep doing that attack over and over and over. And I can't do anything about it because my invincibility frames don't work. What's the point of invincibility frames if they can just go through it? You can't skip their gimmicks. They get to spam gimmicks non-stop. I get a gimmick like every 80 seconds. And they just no-sell it like it's not there. Pretty dumb. Yeah, I feel like they put such an emphasis on the invincibility frame breaking moves, but they didn't bother to give the characters a way to deal with it, so it feels really disjointed, artificial. It's never fun when they put something in a game that your character just does not have the ability to deal with. Like, that shit is always obnoxious. It should not be that way. If you're going to add a new mechanic, make sure all the characters can actually interact with it and defend against it properly. Not this stuff where it's like, unless you're like Harpy or something, you can't do anything about that. You can't get back down to the ground. There's no like on-command Helmbreaker or quick drop or
부산에서도
anything.
여러분의
He's just a
곁에는
sitting duck, and
펼쳐.
there's just very little you can do about it. This game has some weird design choices. It was weird because before they actually, like, emphasized not just mashing your stuff on cooldown, actually using them at the proper times to make yourself invincible. That was the way it was designed before. But now it's just like, no, they just walk through that whenever they want. You know, no big deal. I don't understand why they changed it. I actually thought it was cool how this game did it before. It was like, yeah, you can't air dodge or parry or anything, but you have moves that make you invincible to everything, and they have long cooldowns, so you actually have to balance how you use them. If you just use them at cooldown, then you're going to get killed. So there's actually like a strategic element to using those moves. Not anymore.
잘 부탁드리겠습니다, 손님.
The enemies just decide that the rules don't apply to them.
찾고 있었습니다, 요원님.
It's like Neo. It actually reminds me a lot of Neo, actually. It happens a lot in that game, too. Like, nah, I just have armor right now. Or you can't parry that, even though you should be able to. It's just some random reason why you can't. Alright, let's do 3 more. It resets in an hour and a half, so I want to go through this now. I did get one piece. I got the module. The problem I have with Neo's defensive options, it's very similar to what I feel about Godfall. In Godfall, you can't guard cancel. You can't guard cancel, so you feel like you're really limited. Oh yeah, they announced the new One Piece character. They did do that, huh? I forgot about that. It kind of got buried in all the PS5 internet breaking. The internet, like, exploded last night with the PS5. Yeah, I forgot that actually did happen, huh? They did announce the new character. The PS5 actually does seem like it's moderately worth the hype. It actually does seem like it's worth getting hyped for the most part. Like, PS4 games actually run like they should. They don't run like shit anymore. Frame rate is better, the load times are better. It's a win-win, really. I have no complaints there. I don't know about over owning a gaming PC. The only problem right now is we're greatly limited by the components that are available. PC gamers don't have access to those NVMEs, because those aren't available yet, and then you have the The entire 30 series line of cards is not available right now. It's like, yes, it'll be very easy for us to be on par with PS5, but the components are not available yet. Right now is kind of an awkward time to be a PC gamer. I forgot how stupid transcending stuff is in this game. No point in even doing anything with it until it's transcended. Come on, what is the rate on this? What the fuck, man? Yes! Come on. Alright, good. Okay, so now I need to get the second one. They increased the success rate, yeah, I heard that too. I'm trying to save as many of these as possible when I get the other pieces. Yeah, this is just especially rough because getting this stuff is time gated. It wasn't really time gated before. Nice. Okay. Tier 3. Might have some more of these somewhere. My other characters. Yeah, I'm all out now. I gotta go get more. Think I have any more in here. I do have all that money in my PayPal, so I can cash for them if I need to, but I don't think that's necessary just yet. Oh wait, there's right. Yeah, I think I have some of those. Been so long since I've done this, I'm kind of like vaguely remembering how to do it. Cash out for cozy winter costumes. Are those going for a lot right now or something? I had level 2, I meant level 3. Let's see if my other characters have elixirs first. She doesn't have any. Alright, well let's see how much those are going for. Probably a metric ass ton. Hey, Miles, do you have any of the elixirs? If you have any of the elixirs, definitely send them my way. See if there's any up right now.
부산에서도 여러분의 곁에는 벌처스.
None left? No worries. Done enough. Thank you. Thanks anyway. Wow, these are really expensive. How much is the cash shop shit for this? I might just buy a few. Just have to transfer money to my debit card. Let's see if they have a deal for these, because I'm obviously gonna need a ton of these. What do they got? I think they have a package for them right now. That's $100, so that's not happening. I only get 20 of them too. Something less expensive. Yeah, those seem to be way more expensive than I thought. They were not that expensive when I stopped playing. Now the prices are all jacked up. Did I get one? No. I had one chance to get one. I had one chance. Target, the local Target here, had 4 of them at like midnight last night, but they don't accept quad pay. I only had like $250, so I couldn't get it. I did not raise enough to cover it in full, which I wasn't expecting. It's not like I'm complaining or anything. I'm thankful for the money I did get. It's gonna pay for Hyrule Warriors and everything, but yeah, I didn't raise enough. So I was completely dependent on like GameStop or Newegg having it because of the quad pay. Because then I would have just barely had enough money. But yeah, I did not raise enough to just kind of buy one instantly. Which is fine. I'm not really... I don't sound pissed off, do I? I wasn't really expecting to in the first place. I'm very thankful for what I got, and it'll just go into other stuff. There's other things to buy for the channel. Not too worried about it. Not going to be available until like January. By then we might have our second stimulus check, so I could very easily get a PS5 with that. Yeah, I heard someone in my community got as far as... He got on that Sony site, but they wouldn't take his credit card, and then it was sold out randomly. I have no faith I would have gotten one anyway. I really don't have any faith, even if I did somehow raise the $550 to get one. Really do not think I would have gotten lucky. Highly unlikely. Alright, well this is done. That's one piece of progress today, so now I need to enhance it. Probably just use this. Yeah, and admittedly, it's kind of a hard time for people to donate. You know, even if you weren't still in this damn pandemic, it's like, you know, people are trying to buy them for themselves. They don't have money to throw at me. Mostly backwards compatibility. I have a lot of games on PS4 I just couldn't play because of the bad frame rate. I would have been more than happy with that, to be honest. But, the stars did not align. Actually, I have 2 of these, huh? Actually, this one expires in 6 days, so let's just use this one. Nice. One piece done. So I'll just hold on to this piece until those other ones expire. Let me go to the bathroom, then I'm gonna do 3 more runs. Yeah, I'll be playing some Godfall later. Being on this right now. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to raise $500 for a channel of my size. That's a ton of money. I didn't go into it expecting to raise as much as I did, even. I'm very, very thankful for what I did get. But like I said in my community post, it's not like your money went to waste. There's other stuff to buy. Hyrule Warriors.
さっさと終わらせるぞ
And hold on to as much of it as I can. I'm sure I'm gonna have to spend most of it on other things. Because those consoles are not gonna be available anytime soon. There's always other things to buy, there's always games, or random stuff is on sale. It's not really a big deal. Kind of annoyed I had that one chance, and I couldn't get it because they didn't accept the installment payments. I mean, that's not my fault, or your guys' fault. Nothing I can really do about that. Thank you, man, that means a lot. Definitely a lot of luck in
急がないと通販が届いちまう
getting donations and stuff. Different communities have more disposable income. Like the Nintendo channels, people that watch Nintendo stuff seem to be like oil princes or something. Those people are very, very lucky.
しろ
People support me when they can. That's all anybody can really ask for.
まとめて吹っ飛べ
I know that I deserve it because I work my fucking ass off. Every day with no
覚悟
breaks.
しろ
I deserve help when I get it, and I'm thankful for what I do get.
拳を食らえ
제가 없구나.
Pretty sure the site would have crashed anyway.
覚悟しろ
Seemed relatively stable because it was a local one. It wasn't one from online, so obviously bots can't buy something that's physical. It has to be something shipped to somewhere for the bots to be able to take advantage of it. That was really the only reason I had a chance.
하지 마라. 받아라.
セカンドチェイングラウンショット派手に行くぞ覚悟しろ俺の拳を食らえセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ派手に行くぞ消えろ生きればい邪魔だ派手に行くぞ派手に行くぞ
I've also gotten this far without selling out too, and I'm proud of that. Because I know a lot of people, especially on YouTube, not so much Twitch, but definitely on YouTube, they don't like what they play. They only play it because it makes them money. And I've always kept it real, and I know that's a rare quality these days. People don't actually play things they enjoy. Been a lot of like League of Legends and Overwatch streamers that quit playing those games because they make them generally miserable. But they have a hard time branching out because it's mostly immature kids watching them that can't understand it. Basically doing the equivalent of babysitting every day on your channel is really draining. Just dealing with a bunch of dumb kids all the time. There's some esports game streamers that have like snapped from just having to deal with those communities. So it would make more money if I sold out, but I like being genuine. Plenty of sellouts on here. I only play things I like. I don't get sponsored to play anything. If I don't like it, I don't play it. Or if I don't like it, I at the very least tell people why I don't like it, and then I just move on. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, I've never been sponsored to play anything on this channel. I get tons of review keys, yes, but that's very different from being sponsored.
さてやるとしますか
Review key is not a sponsorship. Like, as far from it as you can get. Yeah, I'm proud I've gotten this far without cheating the system. I've always been honest. I mean, there definitely are some review key games I've gotten that I don't like, but I don't fake it. I'm always honest. Fortunately, honesty does not pay on this site. Unfortunately, that's why I have to ask for donations so much. Because I don't make much.
見せてやる派手に行くぞ
だら
止めだ見切れまいオラオラオラオラ
Oh, of course they hate the game.
お派手に行くぞ
The community is garbage and the game is worse.
手が動くな
But it keeps the lights on, so they keep playing. I've never wanted to be at that point.
セカンドチェイン
I want to play things I actually like.
お派手に行くぞ
If I didn't like the games, then I would not play them. Because it sure as hell is not making me rich. Far from it.
マッハパンチ
And I think that's why people like to support me.
バック
Because I don't sell out. I'm actually honest
手が
about
動くな
what I play,
だら
games I believe in and I enjoy.
マッハパン
Or
チ
at the very least, I wanted to give them a shot. Not every game I play on here I like, but it's pretty obvious which games I don't like because I don't play them.
セカンドチェイン覚悟しろ
だら
オラオラオラオラ覚悟しろ
みんなすまないまだまだ諦めちゃいないぜ
セカンドチェイン
手が動くな
This guy is obnoxious to fight, man.
覚悟しろ
Keep spamming that uppercut.
セカンドチェイン
Please drop the core. I hate fighting you. And he does that stupid pillar thing that just goes through your
手が動くな
invincibility.
ハーミットブレイクセカンドチェイン見切れまい青春よマッハパンチバックオラオラオラオラセカンドチェインお派手に行くぞ
手が動くな
Marvel Infinite was one of the few playable fighting games.
イエーイ
You could actually fucking play that game online. Unlike a lot of this other stuff that's out now. Because they don't have rollback.
さっさと終わらせるぞ
아버지께 거스르는 자들이 있다니. 총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
見切れまいお派手に行くぞ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
お派手に行くぞ覚悟しろセカンドチェインクラウンショット俺の拳を食らえお派手に行くぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ見切れまいオラオラオラオラマッハパンチ覚悟しろセカンドチェイン
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
お派手に行くぞマッハパンチバック
急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ
と呼ばれた姿お派手に行くぞ見せてやるマッハパンチお派手に行くぞミットブレイクセカンドチェインラウンショット青春よマッハパンチバック
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
俺が好きだセカンドチェインオラオラオラお派手に行くぞお派手に行くぞ
So apparently on Avengers today, they released a new costume for Black Widow. That's exactly the same as the free one, but her hair is like a different tone of red, and they're charging like $10 for it. Like, I tried to defend that game for its positive aspects, but I'm sorry, that is some bullshit. I saw the screenshot of someone posting it on Reddit while I was out
急
today.
がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
They still have not fixed the loot. That's why I stopped playing that game. The loot was terrible.
覚悟しろ
총알보다 빠른지
Like,
볼까?
if you can't make good loot, then don't make a loot-based game at all. Like, plain and simple. A game doesn't need loot if it's not actually interesting. Definitely played a lot of games where it feels like the loot is tacked on, doesn't need to be there. It's just like some suit of the company saw that kids like loot and loot boxes and stuff. Not always necessary.
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
Yeah, I uninstalled that game.
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
こいつで決めるぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ
Yeah, I was shocked when I got the review key. I wasn't expecting that. I was like right after I stopped streaming last night, they emailed me. Then I spent like an hour just trying to get into their fucking store because their captchas are like impossible.
覚悟しろ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
I thought people just blindly hated the Epic Game Store because it's not Steam, but I learned the hard way that hate is justified.
急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ
I can't imagine having like a visual disability and trying to finish those captures. It would basically be impossible because it wants you to find a bunch of gray animals and they have to be facing the right direction. And they're completely gray too. They don't have any like distinguishing colors. Been a lot of talk about how video game accessibility, making sure that people who have like disabilities and stuff can still play video games, and like Epic just totally dropped the ball. I could not finish that thing, and then it has one for audio, but the audio one wasn't working either. I was getting really pissed off. I think I did all my runs today, actually.
편히 쉬다 가게나.
Yeah, resets in an hour. Well, I got one piece of the gear today, so it's not bad. If you can buy passes. Alright, since you guys so graciously donated, I'm going to get 10 boxes on here. At the very least, I can get some money. My supplies are starting to run low, so hold on a minute. I guess I'll attempt to play some Godfall, but I'm having really bad luck with that port. One nice thing about not getting paid to play games on the channel is I can stop playing them whenever I want. But actually, I've been having fun. With Godfall in general, but port is a mess. I don't know how to fix it. No one can help me, and then the stupid Epic Store doesn't have a fucking forum, so you can't You can't give them feedback. Why the hell do they not have forums? I couldn't even get the controller working. Like, you guys have, like, unlimited money because every kid on the planet is addicted to stupid Fortnite. Like, why can't you make your store better? You wonder why people don't want to use it. They only use it because they're forced to. If Fortnite and all those exclusives and free games are on Steam, nobody would use it. That's precisely the problem. They don't need to spend any money to actually give their consumers a good experience and service. Because that stupid-ass game prints money, they don't need to actually put any effort into it. Steam used to suck, too. Steam was garbage when it came out. I remember when Counter-Strike was the first game to force you to use Steam. And at the time, there was no reason to do it. It was basically just DRM. But they've come a long way since then. And now Steam is actually a legitimately good platform. It has a lot of really consumer-friendly things like full controller support and, you know, refunds with no questions asked. Workshops for mods and stuff. It's just, it's come a long way. But with, like, Epic, they don't seem like they want to bother improving it. I can't believe how awful that captcha was. I spent an hour on that thing. I couldn't even get to the damn account to play the game. It was, like, impossible. Okay. Probably just open it on this character, huh? Yeah, she has way more space. Alright. Oh, wow. Soma's Cozy Winter. Sylvie's Cozy Winter. And a Seiha one. That's not gonna go for anything, obviously. Got a lot of trash in here too, but that's not bad. See how much those go for. He's really only going for 8 million? No, that's just the generic price. Oh, 30 million. Sure. Oh, the Switch has a lot of shovelware. It has a lot of mobile ports. Because the Switch is actually powerful enough to run mobile games now. There's a lot of really bad games on there that don't even work. Or they're free. They're free on mobile, and then they charge like $20 for them. That's why I have my little Switch port review series to help people get through all the crap on there. That's basically what it's for. Yeah, visibility on the Steam store, on the Switch store, is really bad. There's so much garbage on there. Yeah, thousands of games and maybe like a couple hundred of them are good. The Switch has become it's the new Wii. Because the Wii had a lot of garbage too, because it was cheaper to make games for it than HD consoles. So all the shovelware developers and stuff just put a bunch of crap on there. Because they cost like nothing to make. So you could just shit out a game on there, and even though it would inevitably end up in the bargain bin, it didn't matter because it cost like nothing to make. Now with the Switch, it's like you don't even need to make a physical version of the game anymore. You can just dump your shitty mobile port on there. That's all it takes. Can I repeat what? Wii shovelware. The Wii was like the worst Nintendo platform in some ways because it had so much shovelware on there. Alright, well, if this stuff sells and I made some decent money. Put that back into J at some point.
皆さんが自由を手にすることを祈っておりますぞ。
I hated Astral Chain. I did not think that was a good game. It's very disappointing. Alright, let's see if this works. Hold on. Oh. Alright, let me see if I lock this to 60 FPS, if it will stop stuttering. I can't get any help with it because the Epic Store is a piece of fucking shit. There's not even a damn forum. Why do I have to go on an external unofficial Reddit? And then their Discord, you can't even talk in it. They have an official Discord, but you can't talk in there. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? I went into their Discord, I'm like, why isn't anyone talking in here? And it's like, oh, they have every channel locked. Are they trying to do like damage control or something? I can't talk to the developers because the Epic Store is a piece of garbage. They don't even have a forum. And you can't remap the controls either. That's really mind-boggling for me. How does a game in 2020 not have controller support? Okay, I'm almost done. I have to change the way that I play game. I have to change my monitor settings when I play closers, because if I try to play it on my main monitor, it lags like crazy. Even though the game is running at 60 FPS locked, it's really choppy because closers does not support high refresh rates. It doesn't go above 60 FPS, and it slows down a lot. So I had to go and change some settings. Let's see how this runs. Like I said, I'm not sponsored to play this, so if it keeps giving me problems, or they actually make a post saying that they're going to fix the problems, then yeah, I'll just wait. No rush on my end. Doesn't seem like there's much interest in this game anyway, so I've been enjoying it so far for what it's worth. It's just the technical problems are really dumb. Yeah, they killed the partnership program like last year. That was a long time ago, dude. I could try asking them for partnership. I might see if I can contact them. Maybe if I just tell them I was a partner before, me up. Who knows? Oh, no worries. I didn't make a big deal out of it. It sucks for me, sure, but it's not like they were paying
We're
me.
here to get a collection of artifacts. We're looking for weapons to add to our arsenal.
The items are in the alluvial plains.
Mark the weapon cache.
The Vargul control these lands. They won't let us walk into their territory unchallenged.
Then we'll just take what we need by force.
Head to the watchtower. The alluvial plains phase nodes are there. Be prepared to fight. The Vargul have claimed it since you wiped out the previous defenders.
Look at this stuttering. It's terrible. Black screen? Why is it a black screen? The fuck? Why is it a black screen? And you can't fucking pause in this game. Why can't I pause? Stop making games where you can't fucking pause. No one even plays this shit online. I don't understand why it's not working. This is dumb, man. Fuck the Epic Store. Such a piece of shit. Why is it not working? It's such a struggle to get this stupid game to work. Stupid piece of shit Epic Store was like so hard to get working. And now it won't capture it for some reason. I can't get the controller working. Why does it not see it? This is aggravating. This stupid game just will not work. I can try window capture. Yeah, there's no fucking pause. This is such an awful port. You can't even change the controls. You can only change the keyboard controls.
You take on too much.
So hard to get this game to run well. Runs like shit. Man, it stutters like crazy.
strange device.
Macros used to place those things on the battlefield to motivate our warriors.
The phase node is active. Let's head into the alluvial plains.
Tell me about this place.
The alluvial plains are dotted with ruins dating back to the unification. The Valorians kept several libraries.
Now it's running at
here.
50 FPS.
Some Vargo
What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Point them out.
So tired of bad PC ports. Sick of this shit. I can't run this game. It's too poorly optimized. Why do the console players get a better experience? It's like not playable. Fucking Epic Store. Why isn't this on Steam? Stop being fucking greedy and put it on the actual good platform. They always sell out to Epic. I can't even get the controller working. I spent like half an hour trying to get the controller working. I'm running this through Steam right now, just so the controller would work. There's like no controller support. It doesn't work. How do you and you can't remap the buttons either. You're forced to use their buttons. Like, dude, I was remapping controls in like Mega Man X like 30 years ago. Why is this running so poorly? What's wrong with this game? Pissing me off. It's work. It's like nothing helps. I don't know what to do. Why is this running so poorly?
A powerful creature has emerged.
The ghost of this place.
Stop running like shit, you stupid game.
It draws power.
Computer should
from
be
the
able to handle
spirit
this.
realm.
Why is it running so bad?
It will fall like
It's like the
rest.
game is fun, but it's just frustrating to play. Oh, nice stutter. Nice stutter. In a game like this, it's always greatly appreciated. Stutters like every 3 seconds. It's like not playable. I can't play this. guys keep coming back? I killed them.
Let's keep going.
Frustrating. It runs like shit. Look at this. It's like 30 FPS. Why? Why do console players get like a better performance than I do? Look at this stutter. I can't play this. Stop stuttering. Stop stuttering, please. What is wrong with this game? Why does it run so poorly?
The treasure is in that squat building. I wonder what we'll find.
I have like the shadows turned off and everything, and it still runs like garbage. I'm getting frustrated. I need to play something else. I like playing this game. I think it's actually quite fun, but the port sucks. Their Discord, you can't talk to anybody.
Fascinating.
They don't talk to
There
their
are
community.
fragments of your brother's war journal here.
And because it's on this stupid piece of shit Epic Store, I can't, like, get feedback or anything.
We might be able to learn something about macros.
Stop selling out to
I'll store
Epic.
these in my archive. We're done here. Let's head to the Twilight Beacon.
It took me an hour just to sign into the stupid Epic Store, just to even play the game. Because it would not let me in without solving an impossible CAPTCHA. Even though I enabled two-factor authentication.
Sanctum.
You think that that would
How
remove the
complete are your
necessity to
archives?
have a CAPTCHA in the first
Not
place.
very.
But no.
Once macros locked me away, I stopped getting.
It's fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this game. I can't play it. It stutters like every 5 seconds. And nobody on the forums is helpful. On the Reddit, they're just saying it works for me. I don't know what else I can even change. It's just like not working. Save the stupid changes! I hate when you just cancel out of something and it just won't save it. It makes you confirm it. Why do I need to confirm it? I'm glad I'm not getting paid to play this. I've been enjoying my time with it. It's just the horrible performance is what prevents me from playing it. It actually is quite fun. For a Western-developed game, the combat's actually quite good. But the port is not. That's the problem. Sometimes I get annoyed being a PC gamer, because they can't be bothered to give us a good experience. Console players get better experiences now. They only care about console players, not PC anymore. Don't have money for a PS5. I didn't raise enough. And I make like nothing doing this, so... It needs to run on what I have, otherwise I can't play it at all. Alright, I'll try one more, and then I think I'll just wait for them to patch this game. It is quite fun so far, it's just... dealing with all the technical problems is not. I get really impatient sometimes, I just want to play the game. I got 5 upvotes on that post, so... it's not just me. I can't believe the Epic Store doesn't even have fucking forums. How do you not have forums? Dude, I was on GameFAQs forums like 20 years ago. How does Epic not have forums? They don't have controller support. I have to run this through Steam just to make it playable at all, otherwise it won't work. I had to skip those beginning cutscenes so many times because I couldn't. I couldn't get the controller to work. What killed me? Like how I can't see off camera.
It's over.
I hate how you can't guard cancel. That's what I hate about this combat system. Why can I not guard cancel? Feels stiff. Like there, I can't get out of that animation. He can do this, but it's not as responsive as guard canceling. When they were marketing this game, they said that you could guard cancel. In the actual game, you cannot. I'm still really glad I got a key for this game, though. It is fun. It's mostly just the lack of animation canceling and the bad port, and the fact that it's on Epic Store. The actual game itself, I'm really enjoying. I think for a Western-developed game, and their only other game they made was a pixel art card game, I think this game is actually very impressive. It's just, it's painfully obvious that Sony rushed them to get this out because they realized they have, like, nothing at launch. This is like, they only have, like, 2 exclusives, really. They have the Demon Souls remake, and they have this. That's all there is. And I think that's why the reason this game feels unpolished, and they didn't deliver on a lot of the things they said, because Sony forced them to have it out for launch. It's kind of like No Man's Sky. They promoted this game like crazy, and I don't think it was ever really meant to be a AAA game. It's just, people got that expectation because they're charging $70 for it, and it's at launch. But the PS5 launch is really not that great. They have DMC5 Special Edition, which is just pretty much all the same stuff we had on PC with Virtual, and no ray tracing. You have Spider-Man, which I hear is a really good game and really shows the power of the PS5, but you can play that on PS4. And I think they were told to, like, just get this game out the door as fast as possible. It's definitely better than Avengers. The combat is way better. So far, the loot has not been terribly interesting, but I'm still, like, in the beginning of the game. It's not the first time that would happen. A lot of launch games are kind of like half-baked because they have to have them out by launch. I don't think this game was in development for that long. It's also made by a really small team, too. I think the marketing didn't help to temper the expectations of this game. I think that the team for this is like 40 people. By no means a AAA studio. Considering the last game they made was some, like, I don't know, some card game that failed, I think this game is really damn impressive. I think with a couple patches they could make this into something really special, but the foundation they have is really good. I don't know. Cool, they gave me a key for this, though. I'm very thankful. It's not the fault of the people that gave me the key. They don't have anything to do with Epic. I'm glad they took a chance on me. I'm not really a big channel, so... I'm very thankful I got the key. This game is really fun. It's mostly just the technical aspect, and the fact that it's on the Epic Store is what really brings it down. The gameplay itself is actually surprisingly good for a Western-developed action game, which we all know are usually complete shit, so... I think this is a pretty progressive game, even if it's got a lot of problems. And most of it just stems from being on the Epic Store. I don't want to talk. Skip the cutscene. Shut up.
It's time.
Can't
You
skip
must
this shit.
face Zamora.
I'm ready.
I'm
Before
ready.
long, I'll know how to break the rites of ascension. We're getting closer, Orin.
Agreed.
Let's
Then
begin.
let's
This
begin.
guy's such an edgelord. Whatever his name is.
This place seems to
Shut up. I don't care.
It's better than a Vargul prison camp.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, Xenon. This is all I have.
Yeah, I don't
My
care.
friend, you misunderstand. This is the most luxury I've had since the war started. I only regret.
Shut
that I
up,
couldn't help
dude.
you when
I
you
don't
fought your
care.
brother.
Let me play.
It was meant to be.
No one plays this
Macros
shit
and
for the
I have a
story.
destiny. We must complete it together.
We must complete
In
it
the end,
together.
Will only be him and me.
Why do I have to talk again? Not just talk to these people?
We have enough Earth sigils to unlock Zamora's lair. Make
Yeah,
your
shut up.
preparations, and let's deal our first major blow to Macros.
Yeah, this boss sucks. The other bosses are really fun. This is just one of those standard obnoxious bosses that doesn't engage. Just runs away, spams projectiles. Everyone's favorite. It's not even melee attacking. It's just spamming projectiles. This boss is way worse than the other ones. The other bosses are really cool. This guy is lame.
You will stop the ritual now.
You will stop the ritual now! You know, this boss is trash. Run away more. Fuck this boss, man. This is stupid.
Gone too much.
Run away and spam. Just non-stop spam. Doesn't have, like, any parry opportunities at all. I hate bosses like this that just run away and spam. Shit's annoying in fighting games. Come on, Pansy, fight melee. Stop running away. Come on,
You
man!
need to be stronger.
Stop with the fucking spam! Why do they design bosses like this? They say this is a melee looter slasher. Whatever the fuck that is. And then they make stupid bosses like this. They just spam projectiles non-stop. Stop making bosses like this. The other bosses actually fought you. This guy just runs away the whole time. Just die. This boss is shit. What the fuck killed me?
You know, I can't actually move without you.
All he does is spam projectiles non-stop. He doesn't fight you. Get out of here with that weak shit. Fight normal. Understand why they keep putting bosses like this in games. They just spam non-stop. It's like no melee attacks. This guy's such a wimp. The other bosses were fun. What happened with this one? Did they get an intern to design this one or something? These projectiles don't go away. Fuck this shit.
Wisdom is knowing your own limits.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. There's like no invincibility. I can't guard cancel either. The grab has like no startup. Character can't move fast enough. Please just die and stop spamming that shit. So damn obnoxious. I hate zoning. God.
No.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid talking head. Stupid ass Zordon ripoffs. Whatever the fuck it's called. Stop talking. I can't cancel out of animations fast enough. He's too slow. I'm sick of this projectile spam. Stop making lame-ass bosses like this. That don't even engage with you. They just run away and spam.
Are you tired?
The whole fucking time. Why do they think stuff like this is fun? Yeah, fuck you. He never does that attack that actually gives me an opening. All he keeps doing is just spamming non-stop. Instant startup grab. Is this fucking Neo 2 now? Garbage ass boss. Here comes the stupid spam. Just die, please. What the fuck killed me?
Remember, Owen, I can only go where you go.
Shut up, Zordon. Fuck off. Wish I could just make it so they don't talk at all. Stupid talking head doesn't do anything. Yeah, just do more spam. He won't cancel out of the fucking animation, so I get hit every time. The animation canceling in this game sucks. Just die, please. Fuck this garbage-ass boss. Come on! It's like never invincible during anything. Just fucking die!
We can always try again.
I hate when they make a melee game and they add some stupid pansy mage that does nothing but run away and spam. It's not fun. I'm gonna make a game about melee combat. Stop putting this shit in there. How are you supposed to dodge all that? The character can't do it. He's too slow. Just die. Fuck you. Shit, boss.
What a waste.
I can't stand bosses like that just run away and spam endlessly. With like no cooldown or recovery. They're such shit bosses. They're never fun to fight with. They're like water torture.
Well done, Orc.
Stupidest thing about that boss was
one of your brother's top
that
lieutenants.
rain that he kept spamming. You can't
knows
see where it's
we're
coming
coming for him
from.
now.
And it just does
Doesn't matter
constant
whether he
damage.
knows I'm back or not. Nothing will stop me.
Get ready.
Shut up! I don't care.
Things are about to get a
Skip
lot
it.
harder for you.
Good. Strength is forged in adversity.
Spoken like a true warrior. You will get stronger.
Come on, stop talking.
Each time you defeat one of Macros's elite warriors.
Why can I not skip this
Plus,
shit?
They all carry items
Shut
imbued
up.
with your brother's power that we can use.
You
Come
gods
on.
work some strange magic.
We are dedicated.
I hate
to
unskippable
our
cutscenes.
craft.
Finally, stop talking.
You've absorbed.
Why can't I
some
at
of
least
the
mash through the
Therium.
text?
Yes, I have. It had to go somewhere.
Come on, I
Couldn't
don't
just
care.
disperse it.
Where's the
I'm
skip
sure It will
button?
be helpful later.
You sound different.
Something's happening.
So why do they even bother having story in these games? No one plays this stuff for the story.
Something's wrong.
Will there be a problem?
No.
Come on!
It
I
is
don't
time to
care.
enter the water realm, where you will face giant aquatic beasts.
It's like
The
they just
Egyptian
talk
host, and
endlessly
the
about
Nile,
nothing.
The guardian avatar
one
of
cares.
the Silver Moon.
I like when games just have no story. You just play without them talking about random techno-babble and shit I don't care about. I just want to actually play the game, not watch a movie. Especially in a game like this where no one cares. It's really idiotic that you can't just skip the damn cutscenes. Should pass a law. You should always be able to skip cutscenes. In anything. There's not even, like, load time masking to doing this. They just straight up can't skip them. I haven't listened to a single word they've been saying. I just mash buttons and try to get them to shut up so I can keep playing. Yeah, this game has a weird, like, tokusatsu game quality to it, where no one has a face. So when a character does have a face, it's really awkward. That's like, a good example is Battle for the Grid. Like, in that game, no one has a face, but they're adding Scorpina, and they didn't show what she looked like for a long time because she was the first character in the game that had a face. So they had to make sure they got it perfect. Because nobody else in the game has a face. They're all just like, in this game they're just like weird tokusatsu Kamen Rider, like medieval knight hybrids. It's like generic armored people. The combat's actually quite good. The only boss I've hated so far was that one I just fought. That boss was a piece of garbage. The other ones were really fun. I liked learning their attacks. But that last one was bringing out the worst of me. I thought that was incredibly stupid. How much he kept running away and spamming. Those kinds of bosses are never fun to fight in anything. I'm sorry I got pissed off at that boss, but bosses like that really get on my nerves. Just like, they're not fun to interact with, because you have to just stand there and wait so much. This game already has a ton of that as it is, because you can't guard cancel anything, so
you will have to overcome many trials.
You just get locked in animations a lot in this game. I don't know why it feels oddly stiff and responsive at the same time. I don't know why.
Prepare yourself, Orin. The Tower of Trials awaits.
Tower of Trials, is this KOF All-Star now? would you die, please? How much is in that last pixel?
Gone too much.
Shut up, Zordon. It turned into Muso game peons there for a second. Only good mage boss was Guardian Heroes. Yeah, Zur. What was his name?
Macros is training
I don't remember him being as obnoxious as that one I just fought.
He thinks only of himself.
and his enemies.
Is there ever going to be a Western video game that doesn't have generic blockbuster movie music? Because I can't think of one. This game and Avengers, I put like 70 hours into Avengers. I can't remember a single music track in it. Music is so bad, generic. I think the suits tell them to make the music like that. I can't, like, believe that every non-Japanese musician just can't do actual memorable music. I think they get told. I know that happened with Marvel Infinite. They got told to add that terrible, generic Hollywood blockbuster music for the Marvel characters instead of the old themes. Which is funny because when the game came out, everybody hated it. That was like the first complaint about that game, besides the graphics when the game actually came out, was the music is not memorable, and the other Versus games were really known for their music. Not heal. I pushed the button and he didn't do it. He just stood there.
Those assassins were waiting for you.
Yeah, no shit, Zordon. Shut up.
Message.
Don't care.
The Water Realm. This place is ruled by the Abyssian host. Be warned, Orin. The creatures in this realm will be out for blood. Your blood.
Fighting is a warrior's purpose.
Fighting is a warrior's purpose.
Patience, Orin. You.
Fighting is a warrior's purpose. I think I'm gonna switch back to closers. Seems to be working a bit better now, though. Gotta talk to Zordon first. Blah blah blah.
Put up a barrier around Lunara's lair.
He doesn't waste any time. I'll break the barrier. I just need to know where it's coming from.
The power source is located in the Tormentor's Asylum.
Feels good to be free.
No one in the monolith is free.
If this is captivity, I'll take it.
Don't get comfortable. The hard part is yet to come.
Of course. You can rely on me, Orin.
Another weird thing about this game is it has a lot of really cool mechanics, but the tutorial is just basic stuff like move the character and like light and heart attack and things like that. But there's a lot of really cool stuff in this game, and they don't explain any of it at all. Like this right here. When you do this in the game, your character just goes into like a power-up pose. It doesn't tell you that it does extra damage. It does not do a very good job of teaching you how to actually play. And these are basically just skins. They're not anywhere near as interesting as they were trying to say they are. They look cool, but they don't do much. Take 5% less damage. Drilling. Weak point damage. That game's pretty fun. It's for a Western game. I know that's a low bar to pass, but for a Western game, it actually is quite good. It's just it's missing a lot of polish. The fact that you can't guard cancel, you have to wait a really long time to cancel. That's what makes things feel really unfair, especially when you're crowded by enemies. Which is weird because it's not like a Neo situation where there's armor. You know, there's stamina. Generally what gets you killed in those games is you have no stamina and there's like 5 people fighting you. It's just kind of hopeless. In Godfall, there's no stamina, but because you can't cancel things as fast as you'd like. A lot of times you get hit. Getting hit off screen in that game is very common. Hopefully they'll listen to the feedback. It doesn't seem like many people are really playing it, so who knows what will happen. Grab my free stuff on here, and I'm either going to take a break or play some closers. Starting to get hungry. I haven't eaten much today. I had like one meal today. I need to make tomorrow's video too, so I might take a little intermission after this. Snack up, and then probably come back. Like, the last thing I want is that. Thanks, game. I'll do the rest of this later. Alright, now I have to switch my monitor back to play closers. You want to look at how creepy the Discord is for Godfall? I'll show you guys just how creepy it is. It's like an intentional ghost town. Let me show you this. Yeah. My device will change screens, change scenes. Hello? Okay, so you look at this, and you wonder why no one's posting. They have every channel. Every channel is blocked. You can't post. You try to post support, and they tell you to file a ticket. Instead of doing the sensible thing and just letting you discuss things in here, you know, maybe people can fix your problem directly, just in the community. But no, they're like, go file a ticket and wait like 3 days for them to respond. It's like, why don't you just open it? You can't talk in here at all. I don't understand what the point of this server is. Like, why do they even have a Discord server if you can't talk? I'm out of there. I don't know. I can't begin to understand why. One of the many weird decisions in that game. Let's make a Discord server where you can't talk. It's like inviting people to a party and then telling them they can't speak. And there's like no food. You can't speak. There's no food. There's no drinks. There's no gaming or like TV on. It's just people just sitting in a room silently. That's what that Discord is like. I don't understand why they even have one in the first place. It's weird. Like, ironically, the Avengers server, obviously that server is pretty toxic because it is opened up, but they've gotten a lot of really good feedback from there. They actually use that Discord. They use that Discord to get a lot of feedback. And it's like with Godfall, it's just like there's nothing, and there's no forums because it's stuck on the piece of shit Epic Game Store. It is a pretty good game for a Western-based game. Western-based games with anything involving melee combat are usually garbage. It's mostly just the lack of cancels. How long it takes to cancel into things is what feels really off about that game. Like, I don't get why you can't guard cancel. It feels really, really clunky. But the game is quite fun. I mean, I'm not being paid to play it, so I could stop at any time. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. The only real problems I've had with it is the unskippable cutscenes, and then that boss that I fought was really bad. And just fighting with the port. The port is pretty bad. It's missing a lot of basic functionality. The game itself is actually not terrible. It's definitely more competent than Avengers. Why is Godfall always online? Yeah, it also has no matchmaking. You can't play the game with randoms. You can only play it with friends. So I don't know why it even has online at all. You can't... It's not like Neo, where you can just summon a random into your party, or you can join another room. You can't do any of that. There's no matchmaking whatsoever. So the online might as well not be there. And I get annoyed with the always online because you can't pause the game. Like, I can understand if it's like an MMO or something, like not being able to pause it, but it's predominantly a single-player game. There's no reason for it to be locked off like that. I don't know. I'll keep playing it. I mean, it is fun despite the problems. At the same time, I feel like I'd probably have a lot more fun just waiting for them to patch it. It's kind of how Avengers is. You know, Avengers isn't completely dreadful. It does do a few things right. But it's like, why suffer through it now when you can wait for a patch?
お兄さんの力が必要か?
Like, I uninstalled Avengers. Instead of complaining about that game, I'm just playing other stuff. the people in the Discord for that game act like it's the... People in the Discord for that game act like it's the only game out right now. It's like, yeah, the game's not in a great state, but you can just fucking play something else. I mean, it's not rocket science. just play another game. They get so toxic and they get so pissed off about the game, and then they're saying like, well, I played 800 hours of this game and it sucks. It's like, well, you obviously got some kind of enjoyment out of it if you played it for 800 hours. There was way more enjoyment there than you're giving yourself credit for. If you played it that long, and then they keep complaining about it. It's like, just play something else. It's like as toxic as the Discord and Reddit are for Avengers, the developers have actually been getting a lot of good feedback from there, so I find it odd that Godfall is like completely closed off. You can't talk to the developers. It's a combination of the Epic Game Store not having a forum. The Epic Game Store not having a forum and their Discord being some kind of creepy ghost town where you can't talk to anybody. So I have to question how they're going to actually get feedback to like actually make the game better. Take like Avengers, it has a really good foundation, but there's still a lot that needs to be done. But unlike Avengers, they have no way to actually give the developers feedback. So I don't know, it's weird. I'll probably put up another few videos for it, and I might just wait for patches or something.
急がないと通販が届いちまう。行くぞ。
아버지께 거스르는 자들이 있다니.
뱅뱅뱅뱅! 낙하 반칙! 覚悟しろ覚悟しろ青春よ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
アミットブレイクセカンドチェインショットド派手に行くぞ好きだろ一礼前覚悟しろド派手に行くぞセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ낙하パンチド派手に行くぞ
急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
뱅뱅뱅뱅! 아미토 브레이크! 세컨드 체인! 俺の拳を食らえ覚悟しろ一礼前手加減なし派手に行くぞオラオラオラオラ覚悟しろ
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
세컨드 체인 브라운 셔터 도하덴이 그거 이치레마이 치료 자다 오라
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
세컨드 체인 도하덴이 그거
What's up, Wuha? Did you get Mr. Karate? I got him with pity.
도하덴이 그거
Yeah, I got him with pity. I had
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
I had the bronze only team relay to do. So I got like 3,000 rubies from that. So I got pity before he dropped. So I got to one pull left and I got him.
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
I don't know how good he is though. Is he any good? I haven't really played with him much yet. I don't have a memory.
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
What tokens?
총알보다 빠른지 볼까?
Oh, okay.
아버지께 거스르는 자들아.
決まった
I just kind of got him because he's Mr. Karate. And Takuma gets the short end of the stick. In that game. It's like an OG character and he has like no fest version. There's like no good version at all.
다른 세계의 강자들이
I should have gotten a Shion memory because Shion is really good. And I like playing as that character.
즐겁구나.
Yesterday was kind of hectic for me because I got the Godfall review key and then I had to spend like an hour logging onto the damn store. Then I was trying to get a PS5. Failed at that too. I didn't really have much. I wasn't in the mood to play last night. I did log on and get him though.
즐겁구나.
No, I didn't get one. I said I failed at getting one. No, I did not get one. I had a chance, but the place that did it wouldn't take my the quad paying in installments. I didn't have enough money raised to get both to get it.
アミットブレイクセカンドチェインブラウンショット邪魔だ青春よカルバック邪魔だド派手に行くぞ
즐겁구나.
覚悟しろセカンドチェインブラウンショット
急がないと通販が届いちまう。
行くぞ鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる
Yeah, they do have that package, huh? Were you talking about the package, or just using rubies? I know you have a ton of rubies. You have way more rubies than I do.
セカンドチェインオラオラオラオラ
Is he that good? Like, what's good about him? His cores suck for PvE, and I don't play PvP in that game, so I was kind of on the fence about allocating a lot of resources to him. So his cores are completely useless in PvE. I don't play Championship at all, so PvP characters don't really appeal to me.
俺の拳を食らえパンチカッセカンドチェイン邪魔だ
즐겁구나.
オラオラオラオラ
받아라.
邪魔だラッカパンチセカンドチェイン
즐겁구나.
鬼と呼ばれた姿見せてやる俺の拳を食らえセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえオラオラオラオラ見切れまいド派手に行くぞ覚悟しろおっとマッハパンチ
즐겁구나. 하지 마라. 받아라.
ド派手に行くぞ
Yeah, KLF as a game is pretty weird because they don't power creep the gear. Like, they've added so many extra fest sets and stuff, and they're like none of them are really objectively better than the originals, you know, the Kaya and the Noah. They're more like different options. They can definitely be busted for some characters, but it's not like if you only have, you know, if you only have Kaya and Noah, your characters are not like gimped in any way. But they power creep the shit out of the characters. They'll add like one character who's really good, and then they'll just make another one in the same color that's like better in every way. That's how the power creep works in that game versus something like this where the gear gets power creeped regularly, but the characters are relatively the same. They get buffed. Yeah, in KOF it's like you never know what character is good to invest in, because they can always put out someone who's better that does the same thing or is in the same color. I wouldn't be surprised if they power creep Nameless at some point. They just add someone that's even more busted than him that also happens to be a purple, so you don't use him anymore. Good example is like Orochi, Terry. Terry's power creeped pretty hard. He's not that great anymore. The only one that's really survived the power creep, I'd say, would be Orochi Iori for sure. Just because of the fact that he can OTG so easily, and he has still has one of the best leader skills in the game. Like, try as they might, they have not been able to power creep Orochi Iori. He's still worth having.
セカンドチェイン覚悟しろカムバックおれが好きだ消えろ覚悟しろマッハパンチオラオラオラオラ生きれまい覚悟しろ急がないと通販が届いちまう行くぞ手加減なしだ生きれまい青春よカムバックセカンドチェイン覚悟しろオラオラオラオラド派手に行くぞ覚悟しろセカンドチェイン俺の拳を食らえ俺が
Yeah, I saw that. I saw Terry was on there, I think. I think it was Terry, Fest Kyo. A lot of the early Fest characters that are like, they're not useless, don't get me wrong, but they're definitely power creeped because they put out better characters in those types, better attack types, or just better types in general in that color. I'm curious what they'll do. Everybody's gonna say Orochi, I'm sure. Fest Kyo and Terry could definitely use some love. He's decent still, mostly because he has armor on. He has a super armored grab, so in the reviving hell dungeon, he's still useful. Yeah, like Orochi needs help. Terry is definitely fallen off for sure. Because they put out quite a few good yellow characters lately. Ideally, they just buff all of them. Terry, I hate using because in the Awakening dungeon, because they changed the launch strength of his power wave, they get out of the combo. So as Awakening combo, it's like not a true combo anymore. They can tech out of it at like any time. So he feels really clunky and unsatisfying to play. I think they nerfed him at some point too. I don't understand why. They nerfed the shit out of him and then they just add characters that are busted. Yeah, I pretty much replaced him on my team. I replaced him with Xion.
이곳에서의 작전 확실히 도와드리죠.
Hey Wuha, are you gonna set up your stream right now? Because I'm gonna take a break to eat a snack. I'm starting to get really hungry. I need to down a snack before I keep gaming. So if you're gonna set up your stream, I'll send people over your way right now. I'll wait for you to get online. So I need to work on tomorrow's video as well, so need to hop off here for a bit. Oh, it's Genshin today. Huh. Alright, well, you guys can just leave a tab open, I guess. I'll be back. I don't think I'm gonna play Godfall today. I think I'm gonna do that mod on DMC 5 with the Kamen Rider 5 skin. I think that'll be tomorrow's video. I need to get farther in Godfall before I can really give more of an opinion on it, but I kind of already did. And like I said, I'm not sponsored, so I don't have to work any harder than I want to, really. Yeah, KOF's kind of dry right now, honestly. There's not really much going on. I like playing the game, but I pretty much have stopped spending money on it. I don't really spend money on it anymore. Because all the endgame content is impossible to clear and just feels pointless. That's what bothers me about that game. I was really liking it before they added those impossible bosses. I don't understand why they're the way they are. They don't encourage people to spend money because you can't clear it. If it was actually possible to clear, they probably would be making more money, but it's having the opposite effect. It's making people quit. Because you can have the best gear and characters in the game and you still can't clear it. I don't understand why it's designed that way. I like how Mr. Karate is set up. Yeah, I'll have to try him. I hope they do something about that endgame, man, because that's really dumb how it's just like... Let's just keep adding all these bosses that you can't beat. Even if you put, like, $1 million into the game, you still can't beat them. And the problem is that they put a lot of really good rewards in there, too, so... If you do spend money, you have a higher chance of getting those rewards, but if you don't, you're boned. You can't get far in there. That's kind of what they're doing right now, too, is they're power creeping the characters to get you to spend money. Like with the raid. Like with the raid boss, the Rugal. Like how they want you to use darkness, so they're trying to get you to spend money on Chris and Lady Geese. And just not use anybody else. I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. I think KOF All-Star is a great game, but they've made some really boneheaded decisions, and it doesn't seem to be making the game more popular either, which is kind of ironic. I know a lot of whales have quit because they keep adding impossible bosses over and over again. That's kind of why I've been trying out other stuff. I kind of went back to Closers. Closers got its own fair share of problems, but all the bosses are actually possible to beat. That's a pretty big difference there. And yes, if you have shit gear, it'll take 20 minutes to kill, but you can kill them. In KOF, it's like you can't kill them, but the only way you can get any decent rewards from it is to pretty much spend money. But why would I want to spend money if I still can't beat the boss? There is no point, really. I heard that the game is like, it only accounts for like 4% of Netmarvel's revenue. So I think all these changes they're making, it's them trying to harvest more money out of the game, but it really doesn't seem to be working. I was spending on the game quite often until they started adding those impossible bosses. And now I don't really spend much on the game at all. I'll buy like skip tickets and the gold. the 99-cent gold things. I'll buy those sometimes if I need to upgrade a character, but I don't spend any money on that game anymore. I hope they realize that what they're doing is it's having the opposite effect of what they want, which is getting people to spend more money. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break. Gonna eat a snack, and then figure out what tomorrow's video is going to be. I might play Godfall, or I might play DMC5 with that mod. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later tonight. Thanks for watching.